The village that never woke up. Stanza the first. The quiet before morning. The village did not wake up. It remained still beneath the pale breath of dawn, as if the night had forgotten to leave. Windows stayed dark. Doors stayed closed. Even the birds seemed to sense that something had changed, choosing silence over song. Snow rested gently on rooftops, untouched, unbroken, like a blanket placed with care. Stanza 2. A normal night. The night before had been ordinary. Fires burned in hearths. Meals were shared. Children were sent to bed with familiar words. Sleep well. Tomorrow comes early. Nothing felt wrong. No screams cut the air. No warning arrived with the wind. The village went to sleep, believing in morning. Stanza 3. Morning that never came. When the sun rose, it found no one waiting. Chimneys were still warm, as if the village had only just exhaled. Inside the houses, beds were occupied. Blankets pulled close. Faces calm. They had not run. They had not struggled. They had not awakened. Stanza 4. The way they were found entire. Families lay as they had fallen asleep, hands folded, eyes closed. Expressions untouched by fear. Food remained on tables. Cups stood half full. Time had stopped mid-breath. Whatever had come for them had been gentle enough that no one thought to resist. Stanza V. No signs, no answers. There were no wounds. No poison in the wells. No marks on the doors or windows. The air itself seemed innocent. And yet, something had moved through the village unseen, choosing sleep as its language. Doctors argued. Officials wrote reports. Words were placed where understanding should have been. None of them fit. Stanza 6. The silence that followed. The village was abandoned, not because it was dangerous, but because it felt wrong. Footsteps echoed too loudly. Walls listened too closely. Beds looked as though they were still occupied by something that had not entirely left. People said the silence lingered, thicker than dust, heavier than grief. Stanza 7. What people whispered. Some whispered of gas drifting down from the mountains. Others spoke of unseen waves, moving through the night like breath. And some refused to explain at all. They said the village had simply decided not to wake up, that sleep had claimed it gently, and never let go. Stanza 8. What remains? The houses still stand in memory. The beds remain unmade. The morning still waits. And if you pass places like this, quiet towns, empty streets, windows staring back at you, listen carefully. Because sometimes sleep is not rest. Sometimes it is an ending that arrives without a sound.